What up, though? And welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill with Dez Cortez. Man, we move right along with these episodes, my dog.
Right quick, we moving so fast. My mic ain't even on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The ghost in the dark.
You know what I'm saying? We moving too fast. Mic ain't on. We ain't get no music or nothing.
And to my left is always my motherfucking homie, my dog, for a long time.
Right.
Mr. Hayes.
My man.
Smooth baby, Tony. Son boy.
Right. What's good, man?
Man, we gotta start telling people how you got all them nicknames. It's a story
man.
for all of them.
It's literally a story behind every single one. That's crazy.
But them is your nicknames, though, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
funny as hell.
The funny shit is you literally know them all.
Yeah.
And I be cracking up. Like, I be... when we get here, I be like, this nigga done said all of them.
All of them. They know you now. How was your week, my dog?
It was real good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. It was slow in the beginning, man. Yeah, it was slow, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had some stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of playing with my brain, but it wasn't until I got to get, got to moving, man. I had to snap up out of it real
That's
talk.
dope, man.
Yeah.
Let's just get this out of the way. But we did lose a couple friends.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Last week.
Yes, sir. Quite a few. Quite a few, man.
Brian Harvey.
Yeah. His birthday coming up too, man. That's the crazy thing. His birthday tomorrow.
Dope friend. He was one of
Listen, bro, his birthday tomorrow, bro.
It is. He was one of the homies that when I first got to Liberty was like, fuck that Liberty Forest shit.
Right. You
Like,
with us.
nigga,
You
we
one of
cool,
us.
nigga.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Him, Forrest, you know what I mean? Like, and dog, I had, because we came to Liberty with so much, you know what I mean? Like,
Man.
fuck y'all niggas.
When y'all got to Liberty, dog,
we pulled up in a bus. Now, we little kids.
Bro.
We pull up in a bus, and as soon as we see them, we out the window of the bus. Fuck Liberty.
Right.
Fuck Liberty. As kids.
And they
bro.
going, and then y'all about to start the
And
first
we
day
about to
of
go into
class
school with these niggas.
at Liberty.
We fought for about a month.
Yeah, for sure.
But after that,
for sure.
And Dr. Esselman too, kind of
Shut all that shit down.
shut all that shit down.
Yeah.
Props up to her because she was like, no, ain't no more Ford versus Liberty.
She wasn't having that shit, bro.
We was scrapping like a motherfucker.
Man,
bro.
that shit was crazy, bro.
That
Yeah.
was wild. That was wild. That was a good time though.
For sure.
Good time. That's how we grew up in some wild, crazy shit.
Easy.
And then you think like, man, all right, we at Ford. It's all fucked up around Ford. Like, we gonna go to Liberty. It might be a little bit. Nah, it's all fucked up around Liberty too.
It's fucked up everywhere, bro.
It is.
Funny shit, my man Brian, bro. Brian taught me how to play spades, dog. In third grade. In Miss Maruso class. You hear me?
Taught you how to play spades?
Yeah, I learned how to play spades in Miss Maruso class, real talk.
I can hear something, some type of game or something going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I can hear it too.
Music or something.
No. Somebody phone on?
Hold on, what's that? Hold on, listen.
What is that?
That's a song, nigga. Who was that?
I heard that the whole time we was just chilling.
I can only hear it now.
okay.
I ain't even
Music
hear
is
it, bro.
that?
It's
Who
probably
music's
Miles' song, man.
Right.
Hey, man, you got your song playing underneath the show?
that? Probably.
Got his song playing
Probably.
underneath the show. Trying to sneak
Right.
some shit in, man. I don't
We hear
know.
music,
Some
I
type
don't
of
know.
music. Hey, you can leave it on there now. It don't even sound bad. It sounds
all
like
good.
it's supposed to be there.
You don't hear it?
Something wrong with your ears. Well, hey,
Yeah.
listen, this is gonna be a really, really special show.
Yes, sir.
This is a show where people gonna really get the opportunity to know me. You know what I mean?
On a deeper level.
Yeah, and I know we gave them little snippets about the wild and crazy shit we used to do.
Right.
But this is gonna be on a whole different level.
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right.
mean? So, my family, we call ourselves the D family.
I like it.
Everybody D's.
For sure.
Everybody.
Every
Everybody on
D's.
through.
last one of
D's.
Yeah.
Big Dummy? You Big Dummy?
No, my name Dez.
Oh.
Okay. Stupid. What's your D name? Doodoo. Shut up.
I'm going to say something. Yeah. Ladies in the room.
Doodoo. Now, I said it for you, nigga. But right to the left is my youngest, young Dominic. What's happening, homie?
What up?
Talk closer to the mic.
What's up?
How you feeling, man?
Good.
That's what's up.
How was your week?
Good.
What you do?
Mostly being outside playing basketball.
Playing basketball?
Yep.
What about a baseball game? You got a baseball game this week?
I don't think so.
You don't know?
No,
don't
I don't
remember?
know.
You're supposed to know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
He sound more mature than both of y'all.
He is.
Ain't nobody asked you,
actually.
Voice in the Darkness. We over here. Don't talk to Voice in the Darkness, please. You said what now?
I think I might have practice and 2 games this week.
This week coming up. All right, cool. Let me clear my schedule.
That's dope.
No, but homie hard. He cold.
Oh yeah, for sure. I keep hearing.
I'm truly blessed. And to the left of him, nigga put that phone down.
Right.
His name is down.
What?
Oh, his nigga put that phone down.
Please.
Oh, my name is Deuce.
Your name is Desmond, baby.
Oh, Desmond.
Right.
Tell him. Loud and proud. Move up to the mic, though. Loud and proud.
My name is Desmond.
Proud of my young dog. We just starting that cast. Football player, baseball player, basketball player.
Yes, sir.
Nigga already taller than me.
Right. He tall as me, bro. I just looked at him.
Already taller.
That's crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
Getting up there, dog. When the doctor said how tall they was gonna be, I was like, good, but I also was like, man, what the fuck?
Right.
What happened to me? Damn. You know,
That's
my
hilarious.
daddy, though. My daddy was short as hell. He was the only one short. My daddy twin was motherfucking 6 foot, and my daddy was 5'5".
Right.
He planted that little seed. That's why we so short. Everybody else around is taller than the motherfucker.
That's
It
funny.
is
Though.
what it is. But that's my young dog, man. Love him some death.
sure.
And right next to him is my sunshine, the beautiful glam scientist.
Yes, sir.
That's a Ray. Brains and beauty all in one. Not to mention debonair and all that other good stuff too.
Right.
He's down there?
I'm debonair to her. Dog, would you stop? Nigga, would you?
We using all D words today.
Right, dog, leave me alone.
Damn, dog.
Discontinue.
Doc Chill? Yeah, there you go, nigga. Now you in the D family too. Doc Chill. There you
Doc
go.
Chill.
And right to the left of her is my beautiful daughter, Deja.
Hello.
College student.
Right.
Down at that Clark, Atlanta.
Right quick.
Getting it in.
That's what's up.
Honor Society.
All right. Okay.
Honor
I
Society.
didn't know that. That's what's up.
Studying law and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, we gonna need you.
She gonna keep her daddy out of jail.
We gonna need you.
Well, how was your week?
Oh, my week was good. It was slow. Well, actually,
slow.
it was fast.
I was about to say, what happened? What'd you do this week?
Work.
Okay.
That was
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
And what about you?
I'm using all D words today.
All the, we gonna ding on all the D words.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I come up with.
Did you have a dynamic week?
I did. Very, very productive.
Good. What you do today? This week?
Work.
Work on what? What you make?
Well, I'm a cosmetic chemist.
Mm-hmm.
So I develop hair care and skincare products for third-party brands.
Mm-hmm.
So this week it was a lot of hair care.
Not hair care.
A lot of hair care.
They need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need that shit.
I need
Yeah,
some of
but-
that.
You need some of it?
Man,
What
me
you
too,
gonna do?
bro.
Put some curls in your shit? I'm talking about these girls walking up and down the street. I be wanting to just get them your card. Like, she can make something for you.
Right.
And them baby hairs. For real. But this show, of course, is mentally ill. So what I'm about to do is totally put myself out there.
For sure.
Everything here is free to say, open, you know what I mean? All that. Open conversation with everybody.
Right.
So the first question is going to be to the family is, when did you realize that your dad was mentally ill?
I
You like, which
realized.
time?
I realized
Right.
like 3 weeks ago
3 weeks ago.
because I did not know.
You didn't know?
No, you never told me.
Oh, you just thought
You
it was
can
just
tell?
crazy for you to see.
No,
just kidding.
you never acted crazy. That's
Oh,
the thing.
that's my dog right there. Hey, boy.
He like, I gotta go home with him.
Right. Yeah, I go home.
No disrespect.
What's your cash out?
Dudes, I know you got a few. You can talk about it. You can talk about it. Come on.
Right.
Everything about
I
getting better.
say,
Because we had some times, bro. We had some years together.
oh, most definitely.
You need to think about it.
Yeah.
Just pick one.
I say,
Right, pick one out of
Right.
thousands.
we was playing basketball in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and we couldn't play with the mini hoop, I guess. And you walked in, and me and Don got a whooping for playing
How long ago?
Wait, where was
That's
that?
how.
at Hip Tribute.
Huh?
That was a Hamtramck.
And Hamtramck?
Microphone.
Say, because I ain't, yeah, put the microphone in the because I haven't, and we gonna talk about that too. I haven't physically hit y'all.
Yeah.
And since when? How long? How about
Never.
2 years.
Never like physically, but like
Never
with
you.
with a
never got a
belt.
whoop?
Yeah, never.
No,
Dom,
never
Dom,
done.
Never gone.
No.
What?
No.
No.
That's what that's
I
when
only once.
I was changing over, bro. I was.
I'm whooping your ass as soon as we get there.
But dude's got a bunch.
Right.
Oh my
For sure.
God.
Dude's got whoopings how we used to get whoopings.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You know
But
what I'm
dudes are
saying?
doing
Like,
shit too.
Right, no.
Right, I was about to say.
But what I'm saying is,
Wow.
Right.
he was like one of the last kids
I got you.
who
I got you.
got treated like we
Like
got.
us.
You know what I mean? Like,
He got that understanding. Yeah.
nigga, your ass was getting beat
Yeah.
damn near daily.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? Like,
Deji, you ain't get no whoopings.
Yes, I did.
No, you
no, Deja
didn't.
got a couple whoopings. Couple out of there. She was always trying to be pretty.
You the good kid.
What you? Oh, did he do the quote? He did the quote. Oh, you quoted everybody was saying. He did the
Keep knocking.
good kid. Huh?
Stop.
I just don't repeat mistakes.
Ooh,
okay.
That's good.
That's smart. See?
All right.
Yeah, all
I
right.
know you got 1,000. When
Right.
did you?
Like,
Even before I knew. Was it an instance where you was like, like something wrong with this nigga? No, be truthful.
No, yeah.
Multiple.
No. You might ask you to say no multiple.
There were times.
Put the mic a little bit closer.
There were times
Mm-hmm.
I didn't necessarily consider it mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, it was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there's a lot of instances when you were intoxicated that you have no idea what took place.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So
So tell us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, these things haven't happened in, you know what I mean?
no,
So-
it's been quite a while. It's
been quite a
definitely
while. So I'm open to talk about it because anybody who's going through it or who's still doing it, it can stop.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? That shit can stop, even though you think it can't, or you don't know what's going on.
Right.
That shit can't stop, and it has for me, and I've been a better person for it. But shit, we can talk about it. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
For the most part, initially it was drinking. So it would be isolated to alcohol instances. And then when Deuce was, I think, in third grade, the teachers like staged this intervention with me. Thought I was just going for a regular meeting. And it was a whole, your kid has ADHD and you need to medicate him and this and that kind of situation. Completely out of left field.
I was second grade.
Was it second grade? Okay.
With Miss Hubbard.
So I come home and I'm telling you what they said. And you say, oh, they told me I had that when I was a kid. I'm like, what the hell?
But I didn't know, and I had never thought about it again until I really never thought about my mental health until the teacher, stuff started happening for Deuce, truthfully.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what really made me think like,
Right. Okay.
And to me, y'all, as I've known you, we've known each other really our entire lives. We've known each other since we were 6 years old. Tony too.
Right.
Thought little boys just act like that. They just act like little boys.
but we were taught and thought the same thing growing up.
Yeah.
That was little boy shit.
Right.
Yeah. So
It wasn't right. It wasn't even thought of no mental
Yeah.
illness. It was
Yeah.
just straight boys will be boys.
Yeah.
You know?
So at the point that you said that, and you said it so candidly, like, oh, they told me I had that. And had I known that, I think we would have handled everything we do so much differently. And at least I would have. I would have handled things a lot differently and sought help a lot sooner. Instead of just thinking he was cutting up in school all the time, actually understanding there was more going on
Right.
in his life, in his mental capacity, it would have just been a completely different.
Yeah, but also too, I didn't know what that entailed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I didn't know it was something else going on. I just thought it was a name for something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I had no idea what it did to the brain, what it did to the body, nothing.
Right.
I just heard somebody told me I was hyper as hell. You know what I mean? You got some hyper disorder stuff. I'm like, wait, I heard that before. Yeah, somebody motherfucker told me I had that.
Right.
And but also too, growing up how we grew up, like all that shit had to sit in the back. We had to do so much to grow to get to where we was. We couldn't think about what nobody was motherfucking calling us. You know what I mean? Like that shit wasn't even on our minds. Like it was so much else that we had to do. What nobody was calling us. You know what I mean? Didn't sink into our brains. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just motherfuckers just saying I was hyper and wild, which they was motherfuckers saying all the time.
That's what everybody. We was eating Kool-Aid in school.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember that?
Crazy as motherfucker. Oh, that wasn't eating. Oh man, we got some story for days.
Right.
For days.
Right.
All right, Deja. Which one you got?
Mine was, and I also didn't really think it was mental illness. I was pretty young, but it was just a very intense incident, and then after that, they kind of just kept happening. But it was also drinking related. It was the first Roselawn house, and you had like this old phone, and I was like just playing because Deuce used to play with it all the time, and I was looking through it. And long story short, I was trying to have my mama back about something I saw that was clearly years and years and years old. But I told my mama about it, and she said something to you, and you came home intoxicated and very upset. That was the first time I ever seen you like that angry. And it was a whole thing. Like, I was crying. I thought you had hit my mama. You didn't hit her, but I thought you did.
I ain't never hit nobody.
It was
ain't nobody gonna ever tell you I ever hit them. Now, I done had some drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't never hit nobody. Which that ain't make shit better. You know what I mean? I still verbally and mentally, did abuse, but I never, thank God, blessings, I never did nothing like
That's
that.
for sure.
Even in my drunken fucking stupors.
Right.
That I don't remember. Ain't nobody else like, yeah, you hit me. I think that would have probably stopped me instantly if somebody would have told me, like, somebody I love, like, no, like, you hit me. You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
for sure.
I couldn't imagine that shit. I hit you? Good, nigga. Good. I feel good about myself. Handle my business.
Right.
But and that's wild too, because we also got to understand the triggers of niggas who been living in the hood. And it don't even make sense to other people a lot of times, but to us is what we had to do in everything. You know what I mean? Right. Like Deuce, when I be hollering at you about my drawers, you know what I mean?
I'm confused here.
No, listen. No.
What?
So I got set of drawers, hangs, you know what I mean, certain style, everything.
Okay, right.
He got his drawers, certain style, everything. He got a ton of motherfucking drawers. You know what I mean?
10,000 pairs.
I just keep seeing it with my drawers though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because they be clean, you know what I mean? Grab them, throw them on and everything like that. Really, it ain't no motherfucking big deal. But to us,
no, that's a big deal.
It was a big motherfucking deal. You know what I'm saying? No, for it was,
nigga, you wearing my drawer.
It was
Wait, hold on.
That's a big deal.
Hold on, time out. It ain't that big a deal. You gotta understand, they the same size. Hold on.
No.
They the same.
No.
Listen.
Nobody's wearing your panties.
They draws.
Nobody never wear your panties. So you can't even.
No, you're not listening.
Right.
You're not listening. They're the same size. We wash clothes all together. So before you had separate drawers with a special design, it was all the same. I done bought Deuce the same drawers that you got.
Oh, so it's your, so you
it's your fault then.
yeah.
Why would you never tell me
That's all they make. That's all they make. How many different styles? Nah. How many different styles of Hanes drawers do y'all see? It be the same 5 colors, or you got some stripes.
You ain't never tell me that. I would be like, is them out
Ain't no telling you nothing when you mad.
You got your own drawers. Those are my drawers. So you bought the nigga the drawer and I'm yelling at him. I have no idea.
You got new drawers now. That's different from the rest of them. Today is a different story than a couple months ago.
Well, no, but all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is,
just try to put that.
Yeah, you never told me that you bought him the same drawers I had. I thought all my shit was different. And his
when you go to Target and get drawers, draws?
No.
You get the same
No.
draws every
No.
time?
No.
We've been living
No.
together 12 years. It'd be the
No.
same draws.
Okay, that I buy. No.
They be brand-
There are other draws for him.
They're the same. Are they not the same?
No.
The new one's not.
Yeah, the new one's not, but
Okay, wait, dudes, was you deliberately putting on? I know these my daddy draws.
Yes.
I'm putting
Tell
this
the truth.
on because I ain't got no draw. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a different story.
He was.
Okay,
That's
right.
what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is
got
what
you.
tips hood niggas.
Right.
Because when you like ain't got shit, especially like drawers
Right.
and socks and that type of shit, man, you hold that shit
Right.
to your heart.
Right.
It's just like Nick, I'm still like it's just crazy because
Yeah.
you never know when the bitch is gonna get washed again. You know what I'm like? No, I'm not bullshit. Like, and as a nigga growing
Right.
up like that, like those type of things are triggers
Right.
that other people can never see. You know what I mean? And that instance with what Deja did, which I don't even remember, but I can tell what would have sparked that shit. A privacy issue, but not just a privacy issue of why. You know what I mean? Just who I was a drunk nigga. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't. But at the same time, a privacy issue. Now you in my shit.
Right.
Now you in my shit. And you done found something. Now you done called something. You know what I mean? And I'm blaming it on everybody else at that time. You know what I mean? So I come in furious. Why you in my shit? I ain't tell you to touch that shit. That shit. Oh, I don't even know what I said, but I can probably.
No, and it wasn't yours. It was a phone that you allowed them to play with.
Okay, right. That's what I'm saying. But it was old shit.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just the privacy issue of it, and niggas getting so much shit as hood. You know what I mean? Like, when people bring you into it or grab something and bring you, it's just a whole nother type of thought pattern. Like, and it's tough to explain. You know what I mean? But it's just like how you blame somebody else. Like, if I had a bunch of dope underneath the bed and my mama found it, turned it in or something, I'm blaming her. Why was you under my bed? Why would you know?
Right.
Why would you? How could you do this to all that shit? You just
Right.
blame it on everybody else when you in that motherfucking mindset. So that's how I was. So I understand completely about that, and that's dope too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what I do love is that I was able to take the time to hear my kids out when they was talking to me about what was going on.
That's what's up.
And those days were not easy for me.
That should go a long way too, though.
And it changed my life. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it at all. But it was something that I needed to do, and that helped trigger a bunch of shit in my life. You know, I needed to change. And then when everybody telling you how good you doing all the motherfucking time,
Right.
you think you're doing good.
Right.
When everybody else kids hoeing around and stealing and all that other shit, shooting motherfuckers, all that other
Exactly.
shit, you like, shit.
I'm good.
My problem, my kids, you know what I mean? Like, you
Will.
really just in this zone, like you doing something great. And in reality,
Right.
nigga, you fucking your kids up.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's what's up.
and I didn't understand it and didn't know it. And that's why I want to talk about shit like this, so motherfuckers who is going through this shit
Right.
can say, damn.
Maybe
what
I need
am
to talk to
doing?
my kids. That's what they
And
should
it's
be
going to
doing.
be hard, nigga.
Right.
It's going to be hard. My conversation with Deja, woo, I went through every single motherfucking emotion. But it was what I needed to do. My conversation with Deuce, I went through it like,
Right. This is what you think?
because what you think you doing or showing is not what the fuck somebody else see.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I
But
feel
you
that.
think for sure everybody know exactly what you saying and doing and how you playing your
feeling,
cards
shit.
and all the other shit. But in reality, nigga, no.
Right. Yeah.
And to hear that from them,
Right.
I'm like, nah, daddy, you got to get better, nigga.
Right. That's what's up.
That shit.
Hey,
tears
shout
the
out to
motherfucker
y'all
apart.
for doing
sure.
that. That's what's up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean?
It ain't hard to
That
talk.
was it.
I mean, it ain't easy
No, it ain't easy as hell.
to kick it with your parents on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? On them being better. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
it's-
that's big.
But it's so well needed.
Yeah.
It was so important.
Right.
And I think we are a much closer family now. And we just gonna get closer. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, it's a blessing, kind of what we've been through. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
And we did it together as a family, and we're growing as a family. Everybody fucking dope.
Right. What's that?
Everybody dope. Everybody can hold their own.
Yeah.
You know, and that came from us manifesting on them hard times and like really thinking about that shit and changing. change it.
That's the part. Is being willing to accept it.
Hey, bro,
and and then apply it, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I really do think if I was the raging alcoholic I was, it would have been no way I could have had them conversations, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you took the first step in going to see about your health, and at the point that you started making those changes, it was a drastic difference. As soon as you started seeing somebody and getting the help that you needed, it was a drastic difference, like day and night, and it made the kids more comfortable with being able to have those conversations because they could see, okay, daddy really cares. He really trying to, he could see himself. He's really trying to do things differently. And then they were able to let that guard down and be able to have those conversations that needed to be had.
Yeah, and that's crazy too
Dom to
because
go ask you for stuff. Come on. I used to tell Dom to go ask you for stuff instead of me asking.
I
still do it.
He still do
I used
it.
to have to count down.
He still do it.
you got to count down.
I used to have to count down and force myself to blurt it out.
I did that too.
Damn.
I did.
Hey,
And you be thinking you the most open daddy ever, and you like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm Mr. Belvedere. They can talk to me and they want to.
That's what you think, yeah.
But it ain't nothing like that, dog.
Right.
Kids scared to talk to you. Like, I had no idea.
I want to also say it wasn't always. It was a period of time. It wasn't always this way.
Right.
Like it didn't start this way and it's not ending this way. There was like a very specific period of time that we were like going through.
Right.
So I did a lot of coaching just to, to encourage the kids that I would try to encourage them. I'm like, no, he's really a teddy bear. Like he's not.
And that's who,
he's
dog.
not this scary guy.
Right.
But to
Like
them,
Yeah.
they were. It was because of specific incidents, because of just things that they had experienced.
That shit used to shock me too. Because, dog, when like put my hands on somebody I knew, like, I mean, we beat other niggas' ass and shit like that.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, people we ain't know. But
Right.
I ain't never like
Had to go to bed with you.
Like, right, we was
Like-
looking on, you know what I mean, on somebody we knew or something like
Right.
that. Like, I wasn't doing that,
Right.
and I felt like.
Yeah.
Wasn't no reason for nobody to be, you know what I mean? But no, niggas just be like, nigga, no, don't invite him no motherfucking where.
Straight up. That's
Dog,
crazy. Bro.
Rolling daddy. Say, I don't want to be nowhere around.
Damn.
Man, dog.
Straight up.
He was that scared of me, dog.
How did I miss all
And I'm
that?
like, what the fuck?
I learn something about you every time I get up.
What the fuck, no, dog?
You wasn't around that much
Bro,
during
I
that
miss it.
time.
Yeah, I was about to say, how did I miss that? Because
How, nigga?
yeah.
And I'm wondering how I miss it.
That's
Like,
right.
what did
Exactly.
I do? Like,
I
I think
feel
I'm
it.
being a good guy.
Right.
And no,
Right.
motherfuckers just wouldn't even talk to me, dog.
That's crazy, though.
I miss a lot of opportunities because of that.
Right. I believe that.
I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Flat
Right.
out. Don,
Yeah.
what do you think about your mental health right now?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's cool too.
Right.
That's cool.
You think you're in a good state? In a good place?
Good.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
ever think about it?
Think about what?
Your mental health?
No, not really.
Not really.
Right.
All right. All right. Deuce. Hey, I want to tell you something too. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got help. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
I saw a change in you. I also saw myself in you, of course. But when I saw that change in you, I was like, damn, maybe it is a better me somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it is something fucking with me. Because this nigga was like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, they was on him.
Man.
At base. You know what I mean? Like, dog.
Right.
But the problem was them.
Hey.
It wasn't him, and we know that now. You know what I mean?
Right.
The motherfucker getting straight A's, though. They
Right.
brilliant.
Right.
But then they just didn't know how to handle somebody who had ADD, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So they automatically like, he bad. He did all this old other shit. And if I was in my right mind, then I wouldn't allow that shit to happen.
I feel you. I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just so fucked up.
Right.
He fucked up with me. You know, I
we
ain't
fucked
saying.
up. Right.
But to see the difference in him, after we started getting him help, and he's, you know what I mean? It and then him as a kid, it totally made me say, "Hey, I'm getting help, doc."
That's what's up.
Flat out. So, dudes, thank you, son. You hear me?
Right.
You know how many ass whoopings you say yourself?
Oh yeah.
Thousands. You said yourself thousands. I see one Mike Wayne that belt was but no. You don't know. So how you feel about your mental health right now, Deuce?
It's getting there.
It's getting there?
Yeah, it's getting there.
All right. What do you mean? What's tough for a teenager right now? Talk to us. A young teen.
School. I think that's it.
But y'all also got to deal with shit we ain't had to deal with. Like,
oh yeah.
Like the internet, like y'all got it right now.
The internet.
Motherfucking wasn't no pictures of us doing the shit we was doing, bro.
Bro, they got cameras in it. My son had cameras in his school, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we
in the hallways. I was like, man,
it would have been cameras.
Y'all didn't have cameras?
Y'all ain't have cameras?
no, we ain't had no cameras.
Cameras?
Listen,
That's some new shit.
Y'all can do anything y'all want to then.
Right.
It was
No, but
anything
we didn't.
going on. If it was some cameras and
Listen,
Henry
I was
Ford,
playing spades and shooting dice in the 3rd grade. Y'all ain't- in the
all
third
that-
grade,
all that-
in class,
that
like
was
no
normal.
joke.
And they would take the regular cards from us, so we would take them counting cards,
Right.
And we would
Turn them in.
put four threes, 4 1s, 4 2s, and we would play again.
Yeah.
Oh
Tongue
my
for a dot, all that. And that graduate. Listen, when I went to UAD, I got out at 2:35.
235.
Yep. And Highland Park didn't get out till like 3:15 or I don't know, whatever. It was a good little ways after us.
Right.
Every day, I take that Woodward. I take the 7-mile bus to Woodward. Woodward bus down. Get off at Highland Park. Go up in that motherfucker.
Right.
With Doug and them, and we play Tunk for $1. Spades, dominoes, all that shit. While these niggas is supposed to be in class learning. We in the lunchroom now. It ain't like we had nowhere. Everybody in the lunchroom playing cards, dog.
Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to be in class.
Dang.
Right.
Fat Boo shot himself in the foot in school. Ain't nobody move.
Right.
Wasn't no mass evacuations. Wasn't no. They didn't call the ambulance for that nigga.
Right.
I'm not bullshit. They didn't call the ambulance for that nigga.
That's deep.
I wouldn't did it either.
But they, I mean,
The school, the
you have to.
administrators.
That's
The school's
an emergency.
supposed to.
Listen, the whole school was supposed to be evacuated.
They supposed to be calling this nigga mom,
Right,
calling the
he
police.
was
We got a
supposed to be-
gun in
right,
here.
Right. He was supposed
They should have been calling everybody.
Everything. Nothing happened.
Right.
Nothing happened. It was everything.
They got sent home with a
going
note,
on
like-
in our school. So no, there were no cameras. I mean, in high school, like Highland Park had a few cameras, but they wasn't even a place. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, that might have been
like that.
outside. I'm talking about in the hallways and all
But,
that, bro.
but
That
also
shit.
too with these phones and shit.
Our camera's
Right.
locked.
Like if a nigga put out a phone in, you
Right.
knew it because it was
Yeah.
a Polaroid or something. It was big,
Right.
Like all that. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it wasn't no somebody could just have their phone and.
Right.
Because do you imagine the videos?
Man, why? Hell no. I don't. Nope.
I thank God so much
Right. You feel me?
that when we was in
Right.
high school and middle school, they didn't have them cameras like that,
Yeah,
dog.
we wasn't supposed to have that, dog.
We would have been in so much trouble.
Yeah, most definitely. I know I would have.
So it's a whole nother world out there. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you kind of got to show face 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah. I just had that conversation with Troy. I wish I'd known. I'd have brought him up here, bro.
You should.
Yeah, but I was having a conversation with him. Like, bro, you in the world where cameras is everywhere. They
Everywhere.
at street corners. They on people's houses outside.
The road.
They in your
Everything.
school. They on everybody's phone.
Everything.
They everywhere. So because of that, make sure you're doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing, and you good.
You got to.
That's the only thing you got to do. Is make sure you're doing what you're doing, and you good. But yeah, it's a whole different world to be living in like that. 'Cause
Social media wise, how's it? How you feel? How's it treating you? You getting the likes and shit you want to do?
I mean, I don't really favor social media like that.
Look in the camera.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really favor social media like that. Like
Okay.
all them likes and followers and stuff, and people be talking about. I don't care about that.
Good. Let's get a applause for that.
Yeah. No, that could be tearing people apart, man.
Yeah.
They do, like,
Yeah.
for real.
No, it was a
I know
lady.
some girls.
Damn, where was this lady at? White lady. I can't remember where she was at. But her son lost like 20,000 followers or something like that because he said something that did something.
Right.
And this motherfucker was on suicide watch, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
I said, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These dudes, man.
I just heard a guy on I don't even know his name, but apparently he's a I ain't gonna say famous, but he's apparently well known. He said in the interview, they said something about him talking to his mama, and he said something to the effect like, man, I don't talk to her because she ain't got that many followers.
He did say
you know what I'm talking about?
He did say that.
I was like, what?
say that?
Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
But I mean,
That's
niggas
your
going
mother.
that way, bro.
Right.
They
But
out
that's
here,
how but hear me out. That's where people taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media is one thing. You can utilize it for making money and all of that and promoting business and all of that. I'm all for that. But when you not talking to people because they ain't got a certain amount of followers, something wrong with you.
Absolutely.
Something is definitely wrong
because
with you. You know?
Really?
And it is your mom.
but 90% of the millionaires in this world don't have no fucking followers.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Nobody know who they is.
Nobody give a fuck about that.
Nobody give a
Like
fuck. But with us, it's so important. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's everything. And even to the point where now in these movies, these niggas is hiring people
Social
because
media.
of how many followers they got.
Yeah.
Don't give a damn about no talent.
Right.
If they can make the role, it don't matter.
It's all about promotion.
It's all about the promotion.
Yeah.
And I think as things start to happen more, people will start to see that that's some bullshit too. Mm-hmm. Just like we used to think millionaires was everything. You know what I mean? Like if you was a millionaire or a billionaire, like these motherfuckers is, like it wasn't even no thought about you being a bad person. Like, don't nobody like Eli Musk. Don't nobody like what's my man name? Bezos. You know what I mean?
Right.
These billionaires, don't nobody like them motherfuckers. Don't nobody want to be them. You know what I mean? Like they want their money.
They want. Yeah, I was about to say
them.
that's what.
To the point where these motherfuckers about to fight.
I heard about Zuckerberg
Bezos
and
and
Zuckerberg and I heard about that.
Goddamn money.
I thought that was a joke. At first.
No, them motherfuckers training, putting the money in everything.
How much money they about to make? That's the question. Because you know they gonna pay per view that shit on Metaverse or some shit.
I don't know. They don't give a damn.
You know what I'm saying? How much money is they gonna make
They're
off
trying to
that?
have the
millions
fight
of dollars
at
a
the
week.
Coliseum.
At the Coliseum? That's where it's gonna be?
That's where they're trying to have.
Yeah, no.
Real.
Like they trying to make the only
They gonna make a gazillion dollars.
The only thing that's like kind of stopping them is the weight difference.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say
they
Elon gonna
trying
beat
to-
the dog.
they trying, but
Elon
they
fat.
said what's his name?
I'm not knocking him, but
they said he fast.
No body
you know
shaming,
what I mean?
but
Right.
He fat? No,
No, not body shaming,
He got
but-
enough money. He about to be ripped up. He got enough money. He can buy him some muscles.
He can buy him a whole new body. He gonna buy him a fighter. Nigga. He can just pay to jump in somebody else's body.
Come in like,
He gonna make his own robot.
no, but they have
Right.
been working out with like martial
Right,
arts and
buy his
everything.
own
Like
robot.
some of the best.
That's crazy, dog.
For real. Right.
That's crazy.
And
Neither one of them probably had a
I want to
fight.
fight with a nigga across the street.
Look, neither one of them niggas probably ever had
I
a
got
fight.
you. They never did, and they want to be cool. They've been dorks their whole life, man. They want to be cool.
That's funny.
They don't feel cool yet.
Right.
So if I beat my man's
Let's do
ass,
it.
I'm cool.
I'm gonna do it.
Because
Right.
the ass beaters in my school was cool. So I mean, I think I'm saying that to say that we gotta totally rethink how we feel about motherfuckers with money or motherfuckers who got stature or what you know what I mean? Because they
Right.
could have got that shit from anywhere.
Right. Most definitely.
And that's a blessing on the social media tip for us to be able to see that.
Right.
Because we thought everybody had to have their shit in their hand. They had to do this, do it. Nah, man, your motherfucking daddy could have gave you that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
most
mean?
definitely, yeah.
You could have fell into some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Especially white people always fall into some goddamn money. I don't know
They
how.
they don't even be falling into it. It's just passed down. That's how it's set up.
us $65,000
Exactly.
in order to see a month.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
and that's how they get down. And they be like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right. Right.
Man, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
What?
Daddy done gave you everything.
They just gave you the
motherfucker.
whole outfit. Nigga, you talking about
Everything.
bootstrap.
Bootstraps. Sorry, that's how these motherfuckers is. Deja. You here with us?
Yeah.
They like you just like faded us out.
Look like you kinda sleep.
Right.
you sleep to me.
And how do you how is your mental health right now? And to say I pass down a lot of mental health shit to my kids too.
Don't get it twisted. It's in your blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, you making all the noise you can make.
You can get your own show in a minute.
Right. Just sit still, man.
But I passed it down, you know what I mean? And but it's a blessing to have kids that's aware. Well, not only aware, not afraid to still be themselves, not afraid to still have their emotions,
Right.
but also understand what's happening and where they are. And for that is a huge blessing to me, dog. For real. That we're mentally in this place where we can all see when we all having trouble.
Right.
We all can, change a little bit, see what we need to do, look in each other's eyes and say, okay, And that comes with time. But to get that time over, you got to understand what's going on. You know. So, Deja, how you feel about your mental health right now, especially as a college student at a historical black college, attractive young lady with all these niggas? How do you feel?
I'm better than I was when I started school, for
Good.
sure.
That's good.
Because that was really difficult for me, and I wasn't expecting it to be. I don't know. I definitely still have a lot of triggers. So I'll be good for a while, and then like something will happen or somebody will say something, and like it just kind of gets to me, and I feel like I kind of go back some steps. But I don't know. For the most part, I'm doing fairly well. I mean, I have a therapist, so
That's what's up.
But I really admire the way that you handle yourself. And, you know, for real, like other people who have, you know, the same type of circumstances like us and whatever, these motherfuckers be falling apart half the time. I mean, and, you know what I mean? Which is part of it, you know, but the strength that we bring to it, it's a little different from what everybody else thinks strength is. You know what I mean? The mental strength of knowing that you're thinking a certain way and it's not what you supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like it's almost as if like something is making me think this way. And once you understand that, it's a whole nother story. But to even get that motherfucking far is
A blessing in itself.
it's super tough also too.
Right.
So Don,
Yes.
going forward, how do you feel like you can help the mental health of your family, knowing that you got family members who suffer from mental illnesses, quote unquote?
I think the best thing to do is talk to them and tell them how to improve on themselves
Okay.
and tell them what's the right thing, the right path to go to do the right thing.
All right. Dope.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that shit too. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm holding y'all to y'all promises.
Right.
All of them. Deuce,
Yes.
what's up, man? Come closer to the mic.
For what?
Bro, why you keep playing with your hair, bro?
Right,
you got
dog.
you on camera, dog.
Oh, you're right. I forgot all about that.
It's a fidget.
Yes.
If I had some hair, I'd be doing it too.
Me too. I mean,
No love over here, this
I'll
bald
say-
head.
I say, what Dom said, check up on people. Tell them how to go about things. So some people don't know how to go about things. Some people just go full force instead of just actually thinking about something.
Okay.
And just really think, like sit back and think about what you're doing for real.
And that's the thing too. What are you doing for real?
right.
And that's what and I'm dog. That's a dope ass question. You know what I mean? And everybody's thinking, what are you doing for real?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what? Not what you think you're trying to do.
Right.
What are you doing
Actually
for real?
doing.
That's a good question, bro. That's a great question for anybody who's suffering from that. For real, what are you doing for real? Look at the circumstance. Not what you is. You can live in your own mind so much when you got mental illness, and you be thinking everybody else out to get you, and in reality, you on some bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's very important to understand that can happen. All right, but how do you go about keeping the mental illness together?
What? Oh, look at me.
Say it. I ain't mentally ill.
No. Okay. Well, I will say I don't have the same struggles as everyone else in my household, and that comes with new struggles. So being the person that kind of initiated and facilitated a lot of everybody getting help and getting taken care of, and it's a load. So I think I have developed a little anxiety. I got a little something going on. But I feel like not the kids here, most definitely.
We just really stress you out, man.
Yeah.
But I just think just growing up,
Right.
period, how we grew up, like that shit's gonna come.
I didn't have it though. I was
See, that's what you're telling yourself. That's what you're telling yourself.
I don't know.
Has anybody ever, a professional ever said, no, you're not?
No, so that's the other thing. That's what I was getting to. So I spent a lot of time, I felt like I had to make sure everybody was okay before I can make sure I was okay. So now I'm kind of to the point where sometimes it's like, once I put one of them together, somebody else fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to help with this person, and kind of. So, but I am to the point where I do feel like I need to see somebody. I need to get checked out and make sure I'm good, and have somebody for me to talk to, just so I can continue to like be that
mediator.
That support. Yeah,
Right.
I feel like I just play a really strong supportive role in the family to just make sure everybody's okay. My nature is nurture.
Your mom, so that
I am. I'm mom. I'm mom. And
we don't want anybody to think like, life before we start getting better was like fucked up for us, because it was tough, but at the same time, like we were all accomplishing great things and doing great things still. You know what I mean? The kids were still great kids. Everything was still, but it was some underlying things that needed to change, that was underneath everything that everybody else couldn't see, and we were able to take care of those, but understand those and get educated on those, which is huge.
Right.
So, but also having somebody who you can trust, you know what I mean, to be like, okay, what's happening? That's huge too, because if you don't, you like, this motherfucker tell me anything.
Exactly.
Or if somebody tell you something that you don't want to hear, what's your relationship with them?
Bingo.
Because if me and Deja's relationship wasn't what it was, and she would have told me what she told me, I would have blew the fuck up, went crazy. I don't know how long it would take for me to talk to her. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she was just trying to tell me, you know what I mean? Like, and I asked her, you know what I mean? Like, but that's the mental aspect of the shit.
Right.
You don't hear what you want to hear, so you go fucking crazy.
Bingo. Yeah.
And if that don't tell you, you got
I'm wrong. Right. Ain't nothing gonna tell you. You ain't gonna get it. Right. You ain't gonna get it.
And you see it in hindsight, and that's what I want everybody to understand. Like, this shit will hide from you.
Right.
It's other shit that you gotta watch to see what's going on. And you might talk people whispering this way and people whispering this and saying this and saying this and saying this. Sometimes you gotta kind of listen to that shit, dog. Just to see where they coming from. Is it hating, or is people really putting you know what I mean, understanding where you are and what's going on?
Right.
But also too, people are going to make it worse. You know what I mean? As far as what you're saying. So you gotta understand how to balance that shit and take other things with like a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Something like that. But at the same, but you gotta listen.
Right.
You gotta listen. Even to the bitch ass fuck people. You know what I mean? You gotta listen, because it's some type of way that you can get better in that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I had to learn that also too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I'm with you there, bro.
So Daisy, with your education on mental illness and, growing in and fighting, how many of your friends in college have you had to help or have a mental conversation with, or just tell them like, I think you should check your mental stat?
Right.
Honestly, I started the whole mental illness savior thing freshman year of high school.
That's what's up.
I had a friend that was suicidal. He was like in and out of mental facilities and stuff like that.
Right.
And I was pretty much the only person that he ever talked to about stuff like that. But that was also the first time I had to. It was my first time ever talking to somebody like that was also the first time I learned I needed boundaries, because I had to tell him he couldn't talk to me about stuff like that while I was in Tennessee for Thanksgiving, because it was weighing on me. And that was really difficult to say because I cared a lot for him, but it was just like I realized early I couldn't hold everybody's emotions because I had my own. And yeah, that started really early. I've pretty much had
That's good.
I've had somebody that I take care of, at least one person every year since then.
Right.
Good.
So, and I've
Good.
had a few my college years too. One of my closest friends, for sure. I think I've helped her a lot.
That's what's up.
This has helped beyond, like, you, like, if you give a motherfucker $1 million, okay, but this help right here,
Priceless.
it's priceless.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we got to understand that shit.
Right.
Like, we really saving lives right here. My life was saved, truthfully.
Right.
Truthfully, because I don't know what the fuck would happen.
I feel you.
Motherfuckers be telling stories about me, I don't even believe. I'll be looking at them like, I did what, nigga? You don't remember that?
Man, what?
You know what I mean? And then that's just part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just part of it. Deuce, what you watching, dog?
I was just scrolling.
During the show?
Social
That's how you
media.
get down, my nigga?
You don't care for social media, though. Huh? Okay. My bad. What you
I
say?
mean, that's the one that said he don't care about social
watch
media.
I'm being funny, bro. I'm messing with you, dog.
All right, man. We about to go around real quick. We're gonna start with you, Deja, and walk our way back around this way. Just something you want, something that you're thankful for, and something you want everybody to leave with.
I have to say I am really thankful for my family and like the support you guys have given me throughout the years. I've definitely gone through a lot on my own that I don't think I could have fully gotten through without the support of you guys in general, not even just mental health, but like school and everything. So I really do appreciate my family a lot. And I think what I want people to leave with is just get help however you can. Like, even if you can't do the whole therapist thing, because I know that can be expensive for people like without insurance, or even just difficult for people to do from how they were raised, like not supposed to be trying to get help from other people. Just try to find a support system, whether it's friends or family, and just take it day by day. Try to get your help.
Dope. What about you, Ben?
What's the question? No, just I was listening.
One thing that you want,
One thing you're
grateful for, and one thing you want everybody to leave with.
Right.
I am very grateful for the progress that we've made as a family, specifically in the realm of mental health and the compassion that we show each other, how we've learned each other, how we've grown. I'm very, very grateful for that. What I want people to leave with is, like Deja said, get the help that you need and don't be ashamed of it. There's no shame in struggling with mental illness. I really don't even like the term mental illness, to be honest with you. I think it's really it just sounds so negative.
Bullshit is
Yeah,
what it is.
it just
But that's
sounds
what this show
so
for, yeah.
negative.
It's
So I
bullshit.
really don't like the term at all. Everybody goes through things. Everybody has something that they're dealing with, and so whether you have a legitimate or diagnosed mental illness, or you just need a sounding board, get the help that you need so that you can be a better person for yourself and for everybody around you and the people that love you. Because it's people out there that love you that are going to love you through whatever you're going through, but they need you to help yourself.
Right.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Deuce, what's happening?
Can you repeat the question?
Grateful for and what
want
you want
everybody to
people to
leave
leave with.
All right.
To ADD moment.
It sure was.
It was. I know. I have them all the time. I'm like, huh?
Right.
It's like the squirrel.
I say I'm thankful for my whole family, especially my dad, because he really loosened up. Because I couldn't really actually talk to him till now. For I'm still kind of getting used to actually talking to him.
Right.
But yeah, I'm thankful for my pops, but the whole family included, because my mama, she encouraged me to do something about it. Deja used to talk me through certain stuff when I used to get in trouble. Dominic was just always the happy one to come through with the happy stuff.
Right.
And then something to leave y'all with. I say, look at what you're doing for real.
That's
There
dope.
you go. No, that's what I'm gonna put that shit on the
Right.
shirt. I want to put that shit on the shirt, bro. That's it. Look at what you for real, nigga.
Yeah.
For real in capital letters. All right, Don.
The thing I am very thankful for is how all of y'all changed. And
Cause ain't nothing wrong
the
with
way,
that.
and the way.
That's what's up.
Y'all don't let Dom fool y'all.
Right.
Don't let Dom fool y'all.
Yeah, I'm here like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Talk.
Tom is crazy at the house.
I know
Not.
he ain't
That's
talking.
a whole different person
Y'all,
at the
y'all
house.
barely even see me.
What?
In the bed sleeping. Or
Sleep? No.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Yelling.
I'm on the phone.
You're a very angry little.
Right. Y'all see the happy-go-lucky. Dom gets busy with
You
this.
are the baby for real.
For real.
You
All you gotta do is wake him up from that nap in the car.
It ain't going my way.
From that nap in the
Hey,
car.
I'm the baby too, bro. Don't let. I'm the youngest too.
You
bro,
gave me a chore. That's how you is.
Sure did. Told you to take out the trash.
You did not.
What? I'll be taking out the trash every weekend.
All
right.
What you want to leave it with?
Bad stuff to yourself.
No.
To yourself?
What you mean?
Like
you mean by that?
saying bad stuff about people.
What about you, my nigga?
Man, I'm just happy to be here, dog. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, me turning 40 was a big thing to me, right? Just because so many people we know didn't make it. So I'm gonna just say this, man. I literally say how grateful I am to be alive on a daily basis. That's been a big thing with me.
Wait. Before you keep going, bro.
Yeah.
We did say our goodbyes to Brian Harvey, but we ain't
say nothing about
goodbyes
Dick
to
Nose.
Robert Moulton.
Robert Moulton,
My
man,
nigga
that's
Dick
for sure.
Nose.
That's for sure. Yeah, and it's stuff like that. Yeah, it's stuff like that, man. So shout out to Robert, man. Look, he
Man, we
was great.
lost 2 classmates, bro.
Yeah, in a week.
But no, right, we lost more than that. But
Yeah.
I mean, just in this week.
Yeah.
And you would think like, nigga, we 49. You know what I mean? Like we
Right.
really made it.
Exactly. But so yeah, it's stuff like that though. You know what I'm saying? When it happened, and as much as it done happened to us, you know, you start to appreciate. I learned that one day I'm not gonna be here. So I don't know what day that is. I remember going through my phone calendar, kind of figuring out if I live to be 80. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to look. But it throw you off. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, if you live to be like 75, I think Big Tony turned 71 or his 70th birthday, you end up around 25,000 days or something. Right? So I started looking at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it just made me pay a little bit more attention as far as what I'm doing with my day, what I'm doing with the time that I got. You know, people's, oh, I ain't got enough time in the day. No, nigga, you got enough time. You just need to reevaluate how you use it.
Yeah, that's what Deion Cole was talking about.
Yeah.
You
feel
got
me?
20 summers.
Okay, right. I ain't catch yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
The
20
Deion Cole on something right. And
Yeah.
I know he lost his moms too.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that changed him
Yo,
too.
it
But
fucked him up. He talk about it.
and I'm gonna just say this too, man. I'm gonna just keep it real, man. I'm beyond grateful for the relationship we done had, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think I ever talked to you about this, but when my mama passed, dog, I was on a ziggity boom. As far as mental, I didn't know what was what, and I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was 14 when my mom passed. So, but realistically, if you remember, dog, I was over your house every day.
We had it like that though.
But I know that. But I wasn't over your crib every single day before that.
Right.
But after that, it was like every day. And now looking back, man, that y'all kept me grounded, bro. Y'all literally helped me kind of really hold on to what, you know, the good parts. Because I was just focused on the bad shit. Like, I was looking like, oh, she gone. I'm left with these. You know what I'm saying? It was all bad.
And then still to this day, bro, your mama had the best funeral ever in life.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I'm glad I was able to see that, man. It was
I
crazy.
ain't never seen so many people
Crazy.
celebrating life ever in my life, bro.
Never.
It was unbelievable, dog.
Unbelievable, dog.
It was literally
Right.
unbelievable. The best
Right.
funeral I've ever been to in my motherfucking life, bro.
So in
But she
the
deserved
process of that,
we don't got 1 minute.
wow, for sure. In the process of that, though, I'm just saying that I just remember when you and Doug came through. You know what I'm saying? The initial time y'all first came over, and we was all just kicking it, bro. And it was like, if y'all wasn't there, y'all was there for me at that moment, not even knowing. Even though y'all was going through y'all own shit, fucked up about it.
Yeah.
But y'all really helped me through the whole. It was like we was going through that shit together.
Yeah.
So I'm beyond grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that puts you in a. Even though we was already tight, that just put y'all in a different bracket.
We was family after that, bro.
Yeah, we was family before that, but
we was,
that
I
just
mean, that
solidified
was,
everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a
tight
big
shit.
deal, bro.
Yeah,
So,
no, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And especially that was my mom's best friend too. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was just one person. It was like it affected everybody.
Exactly.
But so we gotta get up out of here, man. This was a unbelievable story, and I want everybody to understand that you need to get the help you need to get. Talk to your people, hear from them. Don't get mad. Don't be drunk. But understand that you can always get better. And if you're not searching to get better, you on some fucked up shit. And that's all I'm gonna say. I love y'all. See y'all next week.